This is a spontaneous video because I just came across something on YouTube. I've come across some people on YouTube that are saying a whole bunch of really negative things about people in my community. Again, it's been going on for years. I've experienced this all before. There's a lot more going on than people realize. I want to say that right away. I want that to be one of the points of this video. Yeah, so I'm going to show some clips from these people. I want to give the whole truth to what's going on here. As far as I know. No one knows everything. But these people should know some other things, and the viewers should know some other things. I want to point out something here. I want to show the beginning of this person's video. I don't want to show the person's YouTube channel, partly so I will not be accused of sending people to his site. I'd rather not have people show up and say anything to him. I don't think that would help anything. And I don't want to be accused of bullying, which we are not doing. That's one of the points of this video. I'm not showing him to attack him. I don't want to attack him. That's another point of this video. He's attacking people.
I've been following Freelee and Harley, I guess, the last couple of years on YouTube, and I like them both. I like them both equally.
He became a vegan, and he says he likes them. I also do too. I of course have issues with it. I can't really think of anything substantial I could say against Freelee. She just seems to be like the most upstanding person in this community. Really, and that's why this guy's videos have upset me. This guy also got irritated by something, and then he made a video, just like I'm doing. But take note, while he's venting that anger that he has, I'm lifting weights. I started doing squats right away to get rid of that adrenaline. And notice the difference between us as my video goes on here. He also said that he shouldn't be doing this, or a waste of time. He says that a lot here. And I agree that he shouldn't be putting these videos up. Here's what this guy's issue is, especially with Freelee.
Now, their videos were really helpful to me. I mean, it's nice to see people that are kind of healthy and live in the path and positive examples and stuff like that. Over the last few months, I guess it started to happen over the last year. I started to see them making videos attacking or calling out their other people, and anyway, this girl Penny Shelton, I had no idea who she was. Freelee had put on her Facebook something like, here's another fake flawed fraud example.
Before I forget, I want to point out, okay, he mentioned he had never heard of Penny Shelton before. I want to point out something here. He's heard of her now. See, I've been in this community for over 5 years now. And after a couple of years, or 3, I started thinking more outside the box and realized what's going on. I've never heard of Penny either until today from this guy. You see what I'm saying here? Our goal is something positive. So it really got me upset because it's a personal attack. I use that word lightly. It's like he's attacking me. I have been following Freelee since she started, somewhere around 5 years ago. I remember her. I knew her before she started making regular videos. She had like 2 or 3 videos up. She has not caused any real harm in people. And if you look with an open mind, every one of her actions can be followed to her wanting to just get people off animal products. Even the money. People always resort to, she's just after popularity and money. She's after popularity because that's what gets the word out. A little segue here, but it comes back around to me making another point here. It's important. Stick with me.
She said she had been introducing some animal products back in her diet. She was having health problems.
Penny.
And I know she sought medical advice on that, and I've seen it many times before where people get on a vegan diet and they end up having problems. And
Stop right there. And I need to clarify here. Let's see. I want to make my point with a little kind of sarcasm here. That's just my style. I'm good at that. Have you ever heard of someone getting into raw foods and restricting their diet, such as veganism, when they're perfectly healthy and not overweight at all? You don't. People have health problems going into this diet, even if they do it for just for looks. Everyone has health problems underneath, deeper down. And when you start eating healthy, those problems come to the surface. This is just something he doesn't understand. This is why I'm not upset right now, see. I'm focusing on making a video where I try to come to where I point out the truth. The truth sets us free, and what we need is more understanding. This person just doesn't understand this. And the comments about, I've seen many times someone goes on a vegan diet. You don't know any vegans up there in your Canadian trucker community. Come on. I've never known a vegan. I've been one for 20 years. See, in this video, I'm taking a negative situation. He feels negative. He's saying negative things. I watched it and felt negative. But I'm refraining from saying negative things because it doesn't help. His video really isn't helping anything. Well, I haven't watched it all, but all his videos are 20 minutes long. And there's another reason I keep my videos short, because I want to make sure people get my point and watch it all. It takes time to make your point. But he's not really getting to anything positive.
For where people get on a vegan diet and they end up having problems, and medical professionals tell them to start eating meat again. So Penny Shelton, so Freelee had called her out on her and sent her monkeys, or Freelee's followers over to attack Penny.
Okay, I got 3 quick things I got to say there. It's true that people go on a vegan diet, then they have symptoms. That's symptoms of healing. For one thing, he doesn't understand. Medical professionals tell them to start eating meat again. Yes, because they don't know jack squat about healing and diet. Third thing, he just called me a monkey. Freelee attacks, and her monkeys attack. Show me one place where Freelee, or I, have called someone a derogatory name. He doesn't show anything. He's got no proof of anything he's saying here that I can see yet. Yet I'm making this video saying, show me the proof. I know you don't have it. I've been through this. It's been 5 years I've been in this.
Here's what Freelee does, is she makes these very rude, derogatory comments, and then she deletes them right away, because she doesn't.
I've been following Freelee 5 years. I have to keep saying that. And if you've been following her, you cannot recall one time where she did that, where she says something very rude. You can't. How do I know that? Because I know that she's not rude. She's got like 100 hours of footage on the people do this. They slander these people, and you can see it's false. His excuse there is you're not going to be able to find this proof because she deletes it. I've heard this before. I'm not saying this guy's a fraud or lying even, but I've seen this before. Like the 30 Bananas a Day Sucks hate site against this community. Those people are frauds, and you can just spend a little time. If you know Freelee and Harley, and then you go to the hate site, you can see what they are doing. They are frauding. I suppose he has seen these comments, but he hasn't captured those comments. Actually, it's easy to do. I'd like to tell you that secret, that way of doing it. You can capture a picture of your screen, print screen. So you hold down the shift key, print the screen, go to start, paint, you can capture any of this stuff. We know Durian Rider has done this. He's got a whole bunch of stuff on people. And I've started doing this to show the truth.
A fake YouTube handle called Astoria242. I found out this is her attack channel. So this is the one where she gets on and she gets really ignorant with people. So
ignorant? So he is claiming, see what's happening here, see. He's claiming Freelee has a fake account. I've seen this before. This is a tactic that was used by the person who created the hate site. Which, by the way, I can say that she is psychotic. This is not name-calling. I can say that because she is.
I can understand you wanting to get off because there's a lot of bozos on this whole vegan thing. And
Anyway, not so fast. Once again, he used name-calling. Again, I want to say that I don't want to focus on this person or any other person because individual people and their personalities really don't matter. But again, I'm going to show a clip of something he's saying just so I can reach a better understanding for everyone.
So some idiot on Penny's comments, and all the people that were on there bashing Penny were Freelee people. They weren't Penny's friends. They were fucking Freelee supporters. So one dickhead said, you can't call yourself a vegan unless you're on the... people get real brave on the on the internet, hiding behind a keyboard, you know, and they talk real tough. And anyway, I saw this one guy. So
almost thought he was laughing at the irony. He's talking really tough. Keep in mind that whenever he's referring to Freelee's comments, he's apparently referring to words on the screen he's reading from someone named Astoria. And another point I want to make, this is a big one. This is something I thought of about 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. I thought of this idea because, you know, I really get into the community, the posts, and all the things that go on. Spend way too much time doing that. And I started thinking outside the box again and thinking, what if people like Astoria are not one of effing, fruitin', Freelee's monkeys? What if they are shills? Someone pretending to be something to manipulate the community. I've seen this before where that just had to be it. And this could be the same thing. Sure, there's these kind of people all over the place. But, and remember, these people, he's saying these people were sent to Penny from Freelee. But he's really talking about Astoria. I don't think Freelee does that. At least, or you see what's going on here? Even if she does, well, there's no point in going to a hater's video and just bullying them. We don't waste our time. Freelee, in her videos, has been sending people to other channels to just spread the message and to get them to watch Freelee or to read the China Study and stuff like that. And I've been taking part in that. And I read other people's comments. I see what's going on, and it's very interesting to me. And I've not seen any hate from our side. You do see hate there, not from our side. When we go in there, we're nice because we know how things go. And we know we're going to get hate anyway. Look for yourself. On Boogie's channel, there's a famous quote that I've heard. Nothing is as it seems. It really made so much sense to me at this point because there's always more going on under the surface. Nothing's as it seems. And there are many groups out there from different angles who are trying to manipulate us. And some of these people have really learned how to do it. He said he was in a bad mood. And yeah, he's unhealthy. So, I think that explains it right there. He could be buying into the manipulation from the anti-vegancy. This community brings in, this community must bring in infiltrators. People who come in and pose as one of us. This has never even been talked about. I'm the only one that has come up with that and said that idea. And here I am with 65 views. This one should do better. Okay, this guy was in a bad mood. He was in his truck. So see, there's the difference there. I guess I don't get into bad moods anymore. After 20 years vegan and 5 years raw, when I get upset, and this is a good tip for everybody, you find yourself getting really irritated at all this stuff on the internet, first thing you do is step away from the computer, maybe go outside, and then remember that nothing's as it seems. And people's personalities on the other side of the world don't really matter to you. This is a different person. I want to make that clear. Look at all this stuff. That's bizarre. This is pretty funny. Just recently got some teeth fixed. It just sort of shows you. I blocked out some stuff here, even though my video has been restricted to adults. But that's just want to block that out. That's a lot of crazy stuff. It shows you how we attract some crazy people. So about Dan. Okay, bad segue. I just wanted to say that I don't hate Dan. I couldn't make regular videos about someone that really pissed me off. Look at that Zach guy. I was thinking of him the other day. I really couldn't bring myself to do that. So I must actually like Dan. He has a magnetic personality. So now back to my usual videos where I bully and harass the Life Regenerator. Actually, it's not bullying. And it can't be bullying if the person you are bullying doesn't know you exist. I just use his own videos to comment and make my own points. That's the way I operate. So I'll see you next video. Bye.